HSB crew, it's your boy, the Hype Head Sneaker Beast, and we are back with another reaction today. Y'all already know, man. Look, I'm just here to react. I have seen this video on YouTube. I have skipped over it. I have seen other people cover it, and I just got to get into it. And I got to get into it with y'all. Today, we're going to be looking at a man is living in 2027, and the human race is gone. Video proof. Now, video proof is already got me thrown off because I'm really not sure how we can have video proof for this. But hey, man, if y'all ready to get into it, let's go ahead and do it. But before we do that, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel, drop a like, leave a comment, let your boy know how he's doing. Remember, you do not have to do all three, but please try to do one. Y'all ready to do it? Let's get into it.
What if you woke up one day to the terrifying reality that you were the only one left on Earth?
Like, these vibes just give me like Night of the Living Dead, post-apocalyptic, I Am Legend. Like, I just
Meet Javier, aka Único Sobreviviente, which means lone survivor. He claims to have woken up in a hospital with no recollection of who he was. When he wakes up, he notices that there's no nurses, no doctors, nobody in the hospital at all. When he goes outside to investigate, there's no cars moving, nobody on the streets, not even a bird flying in the air. Yeah, no animals. Now he's recording all of these videos and people are asking so many questions, including myself. At first glance, when you watch these videos, they're very entertaining. You're like, oh, he must be recording them early in the morning. Maybe he did it during one of the lockdowns. He just filmed a bunch of videos and he's just releasing them now. But that's not so.
How?
The more I watched, the more I became scared. If you ever watch movies like I Am Legend, shows like The Walking Dead, you know that there's a lot of money involved in those production sets.
True.
Millions of dollars on CGI to make it look like the world is desolate. Now, Javier's only using his phone to film and uploading these videos barely edited onto TikTok. And he lives in a very big city. Now, as he starts getting his memory back, he remembers that he was in 2021. When he looks at computers, looks at his phone, everything is exactly the same as 2021, except all the dates on every electronic device is saying 2027. He realizes that there's some sort of connection between 2021 and 2027. He still has access to the internet, and he's even shown different locations, exact coordinates to where he's at, and leaving things. This is something like a parallel world, a different dimension, but a connection from 2027 where he's at in 2021. What I find rather fascinating and unique is he's going to these places that are populated. And that's what makes me wonder, like, did he really do this during lockdowns and just leave those things there and then had this master plan of people finding them later on? You're not going to want to miss this because the story gets even crazier. And I know what you're thinking, like, this cannot be real. There is something that he's doing, maybe some virtual reality, maybe some tricks with his camera, maybe he's paying people. Valencia, Spain is huge. It's home to about 2.5 million people. When you see some of these videos, even during lockdowns, you can see birds in the air. You can see, I mean, this is, you know, of course, other videos that people are posting of where he's been. There are people there, very crowded areas. I put myself in his shoes, like, he's probably really scared. He's by himself. What would you do? Think about it. I mean, this surpasses every fear. Imagine being all alone. Us human beings, like, we have a connection. We have a connection to other people, to animals. We need that connection. We need those relationships.
The people I love was
nobody around. You're alone. If something happens to you, like, that's it. It's just you. But this is where it gets interesting. There's followers of his on his TikTok videos requesting certain locations for him to go and explore and to show that there's no one there. We're not just talking about regular places. These are historic landmarks in Valencia, Spain. Churches, hospitals, even a soccer stadium. Some have argued that he's going early in the morning, but he continues to prove people wrong. In this video, Javier shows a comment on the screen, and the comment says this: all your videos are made super early in the morning at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. when there's no one around. He then goes with this comment on the screen to a heavily populated part of the city with a clock, a public clock, and shows that the time is 5:46 p.m. I think that's military time. And I don't know about you, I mean, here in America at 5 o'clock, it's rather busy. People are just getting out of work.
Yeah.
That's considered rush hour.
Traffic is terrible. It's cracking. Like I don't understand how he did that. I'm gonna try to dissect this for y'all, but I don't know how he did that so far. Today I was able to eat. I got a question. Where's he getting his drone footage? Did he have a drone too when he woke up? Okay. Did he find a drone, or maybe he found the drone?
Now, this is Javier's TikTok page. I encourage you to go check it out, give him a follow, let him know that Omar sent you. Now, when I first came across this TikTok page, you know, I was like, it's all in Spanish. Now, luckily for me, I know how to read Spanish. I mean, yeah, Spanish was my very first language. Fun fact about your boy Omar Gosh TV here. There's some things that I don't know. I would say English is my primary language. Okay, so this person pretty much says go inside of an airport. I understand that there's maybe some travel restrictions here and there, but I don't know. I mean, it even shows flights there and it shows the times. I mean, this place is just completely empty. Lights flickering there. This person said they'll give him $500,000 if they do that. You know, he goes into the bathroom, completely empty. Somebody here in the comments of that video said, why don't you go into an airplane? And I think it's great. I think it's really fun looking at some of the comments. Grab a video passing through the river or passing by the river. And I mean, you can see there's no cars on the streets, nobody walking around. I mean, I don't even see birds in the sky. I mean, pay attention and see if you see any birds in the sky. I mean, I'm looking, I've been looking. You guys might be able to help me on this. I mean, I don't understand. So somebody says to go to a Mercedes dealership and grab a Mercedes. So he finds this key right here, and I guess he's looking around to see what car this key belongs to, and he finds it. It's right outside.
Oh, he's got.
I mean, how was he able to do this upon request? Somebody
requested him to go
to a Mercedes dealership, and look, he's driving the car. He's the only one on the street, and this looks like dusk. There's somebody in the comment of this video saying, I'm starting to believe that what you're going through is real now. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm believing it too. This guy is trapped in another dimension, not just in time, but you know, some sort of connected world, except there's nobody in his world but him. And this one right here, he goes to the Palacio de Marquez, and they said they'll give him $500,000, and he's in there, a place that would be very busy, usually filled with people. Nobody there. Busy city. No security guards. Nobody.
What he should have done.
Anyways, let's move on.
Being in the museum, the way that he would have been able to prove to me, without a shadow of a doubt of proof, hop over the fence and take the painting down. That would have been my request. If you guys have a TikTok and this is still going on, make that request. Go back into the museum and take whatever it is off of the wall and walk out with it. I don't know.
To the next. In this video, he has some keychains, still looking around for birds. Don't see any, but he hides this keychain and leaves a latitude and longitude location right on the screen for somebody to find this. Being that there's a connection between 2027 and 2021, if he leaves something behind, somebody's gonna find it.
Okay.
hides it in a tree. I mean, this is fascinating. Either that or, I mean, this guy is a pro when it comes to editing and special effects. But what makes this crazy, I mean, you can still see nobody in the background.
Has anybody
But
found
let's
it?
go to the next clips here. People are actually sharing that they found his keychain with the coordinates that he gave them. Now, this person is also showing that the area that he was in is a populated area. You can see people walking their dogs. You can see people jogging, having picnics, and there it is. There's the keychain right there. He put a note there for them. This guy is in shock. Here's another one right here.
People who are
Guy found it.
up
I mean, did he go
the
out
keychain.
early in the morning when
they don't
nobody was
look
around and
old.
filmed these shots right before he
They
posted
don't
the
look
video?
busted.
I don't know. I don't know. That's what makes this so cool. This one right here, somebody tells him, why don't you go to the subway? Nobody there. Nobody at the subway. And I don't know if you've seen that shot of him walking in. It's still daytime. How is there nobody around? I mean, I know that there's some lockdowns in certain countries,
True.
but there's still people doing things. There's still people out there. Maybe he has some connections to, I mean, I know that when the lockdowns were first happening, I mean, you can get arrested for being in some parts of certain cities, you know, depending on where you're at. I mean, he's walking around and
killing me that
there's
it's
nobody
so
around.
clean.
I mean, look, he just gets right past the gate. Don't need your Metro card, bud. Nope. A lot of these videos, people are
What's killing me right now is the fact that it's so clean and it doesn't look like 6 years has gone by without anyone touching anything. I know if in 6 years, I'm not sure if the power will still be on in the country or in the world. I'm not sure if everything around it would be pristine and clean. I mean, unless everyone was abducted at once and is gone. Like, and you know, there's no animals, nothing, everything has got taken. That would be the only explanation. But hey, I'm just grasping, y'all. I'm just grasping.
challenging him to go to certain places. On this one, somebody challenged him, why don't you go back to the hospital? See if you could find some information about yourself, maybe some paperwork. So he goes to the hospital. I mean, this is his vision of when he woke up
Right.
in the hospital and he didn't know where he was. I mean, that had been so confusing. Nobody around, and you can clearly see there's nobody
That is
around.
crazy.
And it
how
says
could
here
he
that
do
he
this?
found some paperwork
How could he do this?
on him, and he shows it. I guess he found that necklace too, but it says his name there. Somewhere it does say the date too. Yeah,
Hold on.
2021.
October 2nd, 2021. Isn't that a continuity issue, guys? Am I making this up? It's not October yet. Right? Like, so he was in the future already? I don't know, guys. He would have been in the future already, basically. Now, please tell me in the comment section if I'm misreading this or misunderstanding.
Weird. Okay, this one by far has to be probably my favorite for good reason. It's scary. He goes to the zoo. I don't know. I mean, did they take the animals out of the zoo? And still, like, how was he able to have access to a zoo? You can see they still have fountains running. I still don't see birds in the sky.
Still
This looks like an
fountains.
area where there would probably be
Green
maybe
isn't
some chimpanzees,
overgrown. It doesn't.
some
It
large
looks well
cats,
kept. It doesn't look dirty.
maybe an elephant or two. There's no animals at the zoo. They all disappeared. That was probably where the gorillas were.
Huh.
Bigfoot. But yeah, there's no animals. Where'd the animals go? Is this an abandoned zoo? It looks pretty kept up. The lawn is
grass
freshly
is cut.
mowed. The landscape looks nice. I mean, as you can see in the earlier shots, the
grass
fountains were
not
on
grow
in the water.
For 6
Where are the
years.
animals?
Just think about the things that we're seeing. And the other thing is, guys, and I'm gonna stop pausing here, but the other thing is, I don't want to allow Omar Gosh's reaction to what he's seeing affect me, because I feel like a lot of this is his opinion and his reaction of how he's feeling when he sees this stuff. I'm looking at it as objectively as possible because I want to. Hey, y'all know I want to believe. I want to believe, but I can't just have somebody throwing stuff at me and I could poke holes in it left and right.
This one's pretty cool. So he asks Alexa,
¿Qué fecha es hoy?
Es domingo, 21 de marzo de 2027.
March 21st on a Sunday, 2027. Alexa said it.
De Google.
Fire department. That's crazy.
Okay, this was one that definitely made me scratch my head. I thought that this was a good idea, whoever wanted him to do this. They said to go to a police station. This is what I find weird. He has a key to get inside the police station. Like, I mean, maybe he found the key outside. I don't know. One of the police cars is running too. I don't know if he goes
Okay.
inside the police station or he tries to go in. But as you can see, there's nobody in there. I mean, cops usually freak out if you're trying to
So
break
in my
into the
opinion,
police
check
station.
this out. He is plugged, right? He's plugged in Spain. The police are not going to let you just come in here and film and be doing all that crazy stuff. So that's why that door is locked, but you have a key to the gate. This car is on and running. We got to use our brains, people. There's no way this car has been running for 6 years since everyone went missing in 2021. There's no way.
Station.
No way.
And yeah, this police car is running and he gets in. Maybe it was
Can we see a date on there, guys?
running for days. I don't know.
I don't
That's
know,
why
guys.
I find this one a little peculiar. Let me know in the comments what you think. During lockdowns, schools closed.
True.
They're still closed. There's a lot of schools in the United States here where people are being homeschooled, kids are being homeschooled.
That's true.
But I mean, shouldn't there be maybe like a janitor there? Or maybe somebody gave them access to go into the school? I mean, these are possibilities. I'm not ruling that out. But this person said they'd give him $1 million if he went into a school.
All these people
Now,
offer him money.
Maybe
I'm
it's a lot
hoping-
harder. I know a lot of these people
they
that
got
comment
paid.
on his videos
But-
are from Spain.
Again, we have to call into the question the people asking the questions. They could be a part of the whole thing. He's already got this set up. Go to a school. He's already got the footage for the school.
Or close by, so they may know, or maybe they feel like it's really hard to get into some of these schools. And you can see he's in there and it's empty. Enter the Mestalla a la Cancha. I don't know, I think that's their football team, aka soccer stadium in Valencia, Spain. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Don't get upset with me. But he's walking around this stadium like he owns the place, opening up doors. I mean, you can see there's nobody there. I mean, maybe soccer's not in season right now. Possibly. There goes all the players, all their lockers. It's their locker room.
It's too clean
And
in there,
comes
man.
across
There's no dust
some
anywhere.
merch
There's
there.
no, a neatly
mean,
folded jersey.
I don't know. Maybe one of the people that run the place. But this is cool right here. Like, he gets to go inside of the stadium. There's not one person there. You don't see any birds
there's
in
a
the area.
drone
It's a
up
very
there.
open
Another
space.
drone.
Some people
Like,
say
nah,
that
bro.
was a drone floating in the sky.
Nope. No, I think I'm out on this one, guys. It's too perfect. Things are too perfectly set up. Things are too clean. This footage is too crisp for it to be transmitted back
Now, there's a side of me that
Through
really believes it's the science
2027 to
fiction in me, because
2021?
I love science
What?
fiction movies, and this is something out of a movie.
Yeah,
I mean, when you
I
watch
get
his
you.
videos, you can't help but to feel like you're there with him.
Of
You're
course.
alone in these videos. Like, he's barely talking.
The
he's
lights
moving
are
around,
still
and you feel
working.
like
The-
you're in
the
his
traffic
world
lights are still
alone.
working.
It's actually kind of cool. But at the same time, you feel bad for him. He's by himself. Like I said, we're humans. We need connections with people. I would miss my family. I'd miss my mom, my dad, my children, my pets. I mean, we don't realize how much those relationships matter to us. Being alone, that'd be terrible. I usually don't do videos like this. If you're new to my channel, I do go and explore scary places, and I've been mixing it up a little bit here too.
But look, man. Okay. My honest opinion. Y'all ready? My honest opinion. This is fake. My other opinion. It's a really good fake. Because you have to just look for the things that don't add up. And for the most part, if you're just looking at it for entertainment, like he said, sci-fi, you know, I'm a horror junkie. I love sci-fi. You're looking at it for that, you're gonna be entertained. You're gonna kind of be sucked into it. But there's too many things going on that I can explain. And whenever you can explain it away, the most logical explanation is usually the best one. But yeah, man, that was definitely a banger. It's actually probably one of the better YouTube videos I've watched. And I know I feel that it's fake, but I still think it's one of the better YouTube videos that I've watched so far. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. We are on the road to 100, guys. We're almost there. We're at, I think, 89. We are definitely trying to get to 100 and beyond. Remember, drop a like, leave a comment. You do not have to do all three, but please try to do one. Again, until next time, it is your boy. I'm gone.